Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Cast. Welcome back to another episode of Haikyuu. This time I'm on season 1, episode 23. So last episode I got that Oikawa backstory that I've been asking for this whole time. It was really lovely, I thought it was great, but now we are moving on to the final set. I really am glad that this match is taking up so many episodes. We do have 3 episodes left, and it's already on the final set, so I don't know if it's going to go all the way through, but I'm not quite sure what that spells for Karasuno. I think that if this match goes to the end of the season, but then the season ends, then I feel like Karasuno will fall short. I don't know. I mean, as much as I want to believe in Karasuno, I gotta say, even though my hopes were so high the past couple episodes, I feel like it doesn't make sense for a storytelling perspective for them to just kind of rise to the top on their first tournament like this, you know? I mean, they beat Datako in the first place, which I think is a crazy, huge accomplishment. And the fact that they're pushing Seijo so far is also really crazy, because besides maybe like Shiratorizawa, I would say Seijo is probably the best team we know of. Am I right in saying that? Am I forgetting anybody? I feel like Aoba Josei is just really good. So I don't know. I mean, it's really awesome so far. I can't wait to see Oikawa's new burning passion going into this final set. It's gonna be really good. I hope you guys are excited, because I know I sure am. If you would like to watch my reactions to the next episodes right now, they are over on my Patreon. Episode 24 is available on the Soul tier, and episodes past that, shown right here, are available on the Ascended tier. Those reactions are also extended length, meaning that you get more reaction and more discussion to go along with each and every episode. And of course, you can go follow me over on my socials, such as my Twitter, my Instagram, my Twitch, my Throne, all of that. The links are in the description. All right, let's see how it goes. The pressure is on, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot riding on this, obviously, the whole tournament up until now. As long as you don't psych yourself out, you might be able to get into the zone, which is like a huge thing for athletes. It could happen, you never know. But I don't think it's any stretch to say that if Karasuno wants to win this, they all have to be playing their best. Episode 23, the point that changes the momentum. Alright. In whose favor, I wonder? They're gonna be on the lookout for trying to identify it, maybe. It's hard to do mid-game, though. I wonder if that's where the coach was going with that. Looks like it. Oikawa knows what's up. Really gotta be careful not to rely on it too much, though. Yeah, does go to show that he can do a lot, though. I feel like they have an instance, a plan for that, right? Like a backup. Wow. Nice. That was pretty sick. Oh. Damn. Oh, he's bringing it back. That was sick. Wow. He's got that technique, man. That's crazy. Yeah, because if he touches the net, they lose the point, right? If my understanding is correct. Hinata's bringing back the Ted Bundy look, of course. Never good to see. Not for the other team, at least. That's why they're so good. They just understand the flow and how to work off each other. They have that much experience built up. Yeah. I just think they have more time to work together, you know? Right. It's not consistent. Sure.
そう、それに最適な攻撃。今回はまだほとんど使ってないはずだ。
That. It's got something. I love how calm Oikawa is right now. Little sucky guy. Nice.
そこを一歩踏み抜く可能性があるとしたら、きっとお前らだ。カラスの実、あと一歩くれ。
I kind of don't like that mentality because it is such a team game. Like I'm not a big fan of leaving it up to one thing, but I totally understand what they mean. It's like a trump card. But don't count out everybody else. Yep, they're going for it. You just can't get there in time. It's too fast. Oh my god. Noya got so much air. Yeah, it's gonna be a recurring thing, but the more they buy into trying to stop it, the more effective he gets as a decoy. That's the whole thing. It's a double-edged sword. He's dangerous whether he's hitting it or not. Nope. Not this time. Yep, Get me in there. Put me on the court.
ぶっちゃけブロックとか踊りはサボりたくなるし、スパイクも誰か他のやつ撃ってくれって思ったこともある。
Yeah, I mean that's I mean that's kind of the part you don't really think about. It's that whenever you're in the moment, not only is it in the moment, but you're working so hard, you're getting exhausted, you can't even think like you normally can. He's got to be operating at 100%. Send it back? Maybe to Asahi or something? Yeah, dude, why am I so good at this now? Alright. Damn. That's why Kageyama's so valuable here, is because he can analyze that so well. But he also just has the ability to move it so perfectly where he wants it to go without mistake. I mean, to be fair, you might be a little bit exhausted in the moment too, not thinking so clearly. For sure. They're not in bad spirits at all. Are we gonna get a bit of Yamaguchi focus? I would love that. I feel like with the whole Hanada thing, it's not something that you can just do by... You can't like outthink it, not really. I mean, they're trying. Either way, when you allocate decoys to them, Karasuno gets the upper hand, no matter what. Well, they left him open. Then give it to him. Yeah, you'd think he'd be able to have it for free. What's going on here? Probably shouldn't have hit it straight at him, but looked like there was an open enough gap. Damn. Okay, dude. This guy. They're not gonna leave any gaps. Got it. That makes sense. Well, I take back what I said about being able to outthink it. There was more to it than I thought. Oh god, here it comes. And this is where the momentum can actually build up. The point. I don't know if this is the point. Oh. Okay, well, I mean, really good, but also really close. Didn't seem like that was intentional. Or was it? Uh-oh. No. Okay. Decent. I mean, didn't totally ruin it. Okay.
長いラリーを制すれば流れをつかむきっかけになる。このラリーか
They're big points to win.
重いと
You feel like you lost a long battle even if it's only 1 point. Giving it away a little bit there. Damn. No, it's just... The wall's too strong.
まあ仕方ねえよ。
Yeah, the momentum, very serious.
マジでこのまま正常に持っていかれる。
何かないか流れを変える何か切り札とかじゃなくていい一本ほんの少しの空気を変える一本が欲しい
I mean, it doesn't have to be like a game thing. It can be like a mood switcher, you know? That's what momentum is heavily related to. They just need a break.
正常は20点の大台。流れ持ってかれると追いつけなくなるぞ。おい、島田、あれ？あ？
Oh? Somebody switching?
ただしがピンチ。
Oh, Yamaguchi. Oh, okay. He's getting put in.
アホか。まだせいぜいまぐれあたり
Oh, man.
だろうか。そのまぐれあたりでさえ欲しいってことなんだろう。
I mean, it could be something, right?
流れっつうのは
Although he doesn't look like he's ready.
わかんねえもんなんだからな。
But you're never ready till you do it. Oh, I don't know. This could be really good or really bad.
一瞬でも下げられるのが嫌なんだな
山口、
Maybe that'll,
流れ変えてこい。
you know, fire you up a little bit, inspire you. Oh,
こ
man.
の線
I'm just gonna...
この線の向こうは違う世界だ
Oh, the pressure.
こっち側は気温が違うみたいだ
Yep. You're in the game now. There's no going out.
大抜擢じゃねえか山口。一発言ったね山口。
His nerves. It's making me think of Hinata's first match, where he just messes up a lot. Too much pressure.
誰だってビビるわ。これが高校初試合初。
Yeah, the first time he's been able to play in this situation of all situations,
山口に伝わる平常心。
when all of these guys are struggling.
後頭部が安全だなただでさえ緊張する場面で 2,3 年差し置いて出るプレッシャーもあるんじゃ
Sure.
そっか
But if you can overcome it right now,
山口
it'd be huge.
一本ナイス
They're trying to help him how they can, but he's just gotta do it, man.
一人の瞬間、全員が自分を見る。プレッシャーもひとしおだ。
Yeah, there's no getting around it. There really isn't.
でも
それでも、
I mean, especially after dropping the ball like that.
誰だろうとその試合の主役だ。
Come on, Yamaguchi. I've been slandering you this whole series.
自分も
As a joke. I want you to do it, though. Come on.
ジャンプフローター。
Come on. Go over. Damn. Well, it was close, to be fair. This guy hasn't hardly got to play. You can't hardly blame him. And it's like a skill shot, you know? It's hard to pull off.
すみません
Don't worry about it.
お前。
Yeah, don't mind.
お前。
It can happen. You're allowed to fail. I know it's like a bad time, but
気にすんな。切り替えろ。
you know. Damn, I feel bad for him. I really do, but
すみません
it's not,
次。決めろよ。
yeah, it's not necessarily a bad thing. There's so much you can take from this.
はい
There's like the next time feeling again with Suga. Kind of just put there again.
空気が変わった。
Yes.
すげえな。
That's exactly what I'm talking about. I need to talk about that. Okay, so I kind of brought this up earlier, but the series keeps talking about momentum. And I think before I get to talk a little bit about momentum, I want to talk about first, I want to ask the question just generally, what is momentum really? Something that it's not is a physical presence. What I mean by that is that it's not just like a physical state. It's not the result of like a game rule or something. What it is actually is just a lot more of a mental state. I would personally define it as more of a form of confidence that grows exponentially based on like the results of a positive feedback loop. And of course, this works inversely as well, in the form of like a negative feedback loop. Getting bad results or having some sort of negative consequence often feeds into a bad mentality, which ends up making you like play worse, which of course leads to more negative results. The reason I'm bringing all this up is to point out that momentum is largely just a state of mind, and state of minds can be influenced by a lot of different factors. The title of this episode is The Point That Changes Momentum, and I'm sure that can be applied to many different things that are happening during the episode, but just now with Yamaguchi's serve, and based on the response that his team gave afterwards, it seems like the point was not like a game point, it wasn't a physical point, but it was a point in time, it was a point in circumstance where Yamaguchi, who's normally like this really timid, shy character who actually doesn't get a lot of spotlight at all. This is pretty much the first time he's been on the court in the first place. The fact that he was courageous enough, brave enough to step onto the court with all that pressure. And, you know, we saw from, you know, their perspectives, they understood very well that he was under a lot of pressure. They were surprised that Ukai even put him in the first place. The fact that weak, timid Yamaguchi came in and did something, you know, not even just played normally. He stepped in and tried to do like a trick shot that would change everything. That takes a lot. I give Yamaguchi a little bit of crap because he hasn't been doing very much so far, but like that takes a lot. That's a lot of stones right there. And I think that could be like a huge booster. It takes a little bit of pressure off of everybody else. It sort of refreshes them. It makes you realize that like, damn, if Yamaguchi can do that, then it's just like a proud moment for them, I think. And I like that a lot because, you know, it doesn't take the actual point lead momentum. This right now can be like a wake up call or a refresher, get their heads back in the game and kind of reinvigorate them a little bit. And I think that's really cool. I'm really glad that Yamaguchi is having that moment for this team because like, even though he really just went in as like a, what do they call it? Like a pitch serve or something, a pinch server, whatever it is. Even though he only went in for like one moment, I think he only did like one failed serve. You would, you know, maybe think in an objective point of view that he didn't actually do very much. But like we saw from Suga some episodes back, even if he's not in the game physically, his presence is felt tremendously. And I don't know. I mean, just speaking fairly, that could be like a huge moment that might turn it around and help Karasuno win. We'll see. I would really like that for Yamaguchi. I think that'd be really cool. I mean, just knowing how the guys in Karasuno are, a moment like this is going to change the momentum far more than any like single digit added to the score ever would. It's kind of brutal. It's a lot of pressure. Yeah, what I just hope is that he takes it in a positive way. Yep. It can be a huge growth moment as long as he takes it that way, and it seems that he will. It's momentum. Yep. I'm glad the show went there. I'm glad that they expanded a little bit on that. I realize it just kind of makes everything I just talked about kind of pointless, but I'm with them is what you can take away from that. They're not gonna quit. It's not over till it's over. 22-19. Are we gonna go into like overtime? That's probably not the right term, but I kind of hope so. Good restraint. That's always a really hard part, being able to like judge it accurately so you don't hit it by reflex. Oh, Tanaka with the foot save. Okay, I guess everybody's doing it now. Watch the face. Wow, he actually got that over perfectly like that. It's not even intentional, I don't think. That's clutch. Oh yeah, we're definitely taking it all the way, aren't we? Nice, Daichi. They're synced up for sure. Yep. This is just peak volleyball for them right now. Oh boy. No. I'm not even worried about it. Nah, no way. Yep. Ooh, I like that line. If we fall forward. That's cool. It's a good quote. He needs to get that on one of his shirts. All right.
このサーブをミスれば即試合終了。綺麗に拾われてまともに攻撃決められても終わり。
Just play it safe, maybe.
速攻来る。絶対落とすな。せめて。
Who's gonna
触れ。
Who's gonna do it? Is Tanaka?
やべえ。ネット越える。
Uh-oh.
ダイレクトで叩かれる。
Yep. Oh! Dump. Yeah, do it.
ワンハンド。トス。
Oh no! He's going backwards with it like he did earlier. Of course. Of course. Oh wow. I love the imagery. It's so good. They always have those like moments. There you go. Going all the way. There's always those like view from the summit moments. Asahi's had a few with the gates opening. You know, Hinata's had his own few of them. They're always so cool. I mean, the imagery isn't anything like overly complicated. It's just very straight and to the point. That's kind of like one of the charms I find so much with the show. It's just that it knows what it wants to do. It doesn't like cut a whole lot around it. It's just very smart and direct, and that's why it's so potent. It's pretty cool. All right, so into the overtime section we go. I mean, I know it's not technically overtime. I believe it works as a deuce advantage point system, kind of like how tennis does, which is a sport I'm more personally familiar with. You got to win by 2, basically. It's really cool. I mean, I don't think they're gonna stretch the entire next episode out with just that. I mean, they could, I guess, depending on if they want to go into backstory or flashbacks or anything like that. I'm not gonna complain. I mean, go as long as you like. Honestly, go into the second season for all I care. Really good episode. I really liked the little bit we got with Yamaguchi. It wasn't something overly crazy. It wasn't something completely unrealistic. If he came in and just completely destroyed after not really having much experience, after, you know, being introduced to all that pressure in the moment, I feel like that might have been a little bit of a stretch, but they didn't do that. I'm kind of glad, kind of relieved. Even though it sucks for Yamaguchi, I feel a little bit bad for him, but I think overall he's taking it in a pretty positive direction. I think he's one of those characters that has like, he has a lot inside that could actually be developed and honed to the, you know, something really dangerous in the future for other teams in a lot of like really cool ways. I hope we get that Yamaguchi focus. I mean, him and Suki are characters that I've been saying I want to see a lot more of. I mean, I believe you guys have alluded to the fact that Suki will get his moments, which is something I've been anticipating either way because he has a lot going on internally, I think you can tell. But yeah, either way, learning experiences aren't always grateful, but Yamaguchi seems to be taking it well. So I guess we'll just have to see how that goes, and we'll have to see how this match goes in the next episode. If you guys want to check that out, once again, it's over on my Patreon. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Later.